Meanwhile, the government through the NEDA will present the country's development partners the overall plan for the recovery and reconstruction of areas devastated by Super Typhoon Yolanda. We'll have more from this report from Freddie Abando.
The ray of the sun is the light of hope when darkness strikes. The National Economic Development Authority is unveiling RAY, the reconstruction assistance of Yolanda. It will serve as the overall plan for the recovery and reconstruction of areas devastated by Super Typhoon Yolanda. It will be presented in a briefing to the country's development partners, many of which responded for relief in the aftermath of the Super Typhoon. Relief contributions reached almost $400 million. In the list, the United Nations, the United States, Japan, European Union member states, Great Britain, Australia, New Zealand, Canada, and ASEAN member nations. Multilateral agencies led by the World Bank and the Asian Development Bank are the front runners in pledging commitments for RAY.
Reconstruction will be a major factor, but because the national government has fiscal space, precisely to manage the cost of reconstruction and rehabilitation, I think they can manage it. On top of that, we have already pledges from the international financial community of nearly $500 billion, World Bank $500 million in grant and $500 million in soft loans, ADB $500 million in soft loans and about $50 million in grants.
RAY is a rapid response to meet the critical needs of the people in the devastated areas. It's a complete set and schedule of what needs to be addressed, to include housing, to shelter those who lost their homes, infrastructure, livelihood, and labor interventions. RAY comes at a time when our people and their leaders expect us to care for them in their hour of need.
I beg of you, Mr. Speaker, my dear colleagues, do not abandon us yet. Do not leave us alone yet in this state of misery. We have a long way to go to recovery, and the road seems endless. Do not get tired of us yet. We need to talk more about it now, more than ever before.
The amount to be raised will boost the 100 billion peso rehab plan approved by Congress to be included in the 2014 national budget. Another 14.6 billion pesos from the augmented calamity fund and 12 billion pesos of savings from the 2013 national budget.
It could help offset the setback. It could help offset the setback that was, I would say, that were the effects of the destruction brought by the typhoon. So I hope makabawi ang ating bansa.
For the People's Television Network, this is Freddie Abando reporting.